Okay, if you are a young adult, chances are you ate a bunch of junk food on Super Bowl Sunday. Let's face it, people of all ages did that. Maybe you skipped the gym, you got a little sleep. But if these bad habits are chronic, the impact is catching up with you faster than you think, no matter what your age.
It really is. Heart attacks and strokes are actually on the rise among people under 40. Oof. In today's Wellness Wednesday report, senior health correspondent Monica Robbins explains details from a survey that shows why young adults need to make small changes now to protect their heart health later in life.
Dave Conway was just 30 when he had a few days of worsening fatigue and shortness of breath.
A lot of people who I asked was like, well, this is 30. Like this, you're not going to be able to recover like you used to.
He ended up in the ER, shocked to learn he'd had a heart attack.
I thought a heart attack only happened if you were over 60 years old and you were over 300 pounds and you drank and smoked.
Early heart disease is an alarming trend among young Americans, but few realize it, according to a new survey from Ohio State University. Nearly half under age 45 responded that they don't believe they're at risk for heart disease.
Most young people think that they're invincible, and they often think that it's an old person's disease, but it's not.
The survey also found a third of Americans aren't confident that they would even know if they were having a heart attack. It wasn't on Dave's radar, who self-diagnosed pneumonia after searching symptoms online.
If something suddenly seems new and it doesn't make sense to you, seek medical attention. Don't Google it to figure it out. Don't ask somebody else.
Start making a difference. Follow the American Heart Association's Life's Essential 8. Know your numbers for weight, blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. Start eating healthier, quit smoking or vaping, and get plenty of sleep and exercise. Dave made these changes and says they're much easier to do than fighting for your life after a cardiac event.
All right, so why is this rise happening? Because more younger people are having high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol, which aren't necessarily being recognized in these patients. And when they're uncontrolled, of course, that can increase your risk for developing heart disease and stroke. Simple steps like seeing your primary care physician each year for a routine screening can also help you identify developing issues and prevent them from getting worse. And that's just great advice for all of us.
Yeah. We have to talk about the symptoms.
Yes.
Because people in their 30s, they're like, well, that's not going to happen to me. I'm too young. And Betsy was saying that the symptoms in the men and women are different. So lay that out for us.
Well, women often feel jaw pain and the
Really?
impending sense of doom. Yeah, jaw pain, and also—
What do you mean impending sense
like
of doom?
that feeling in the back of your mind
like
that something is very, very wrong.
bad.
Yeah, and it's weird because women's intuition often, you know, but
Right.
they need to listen to it. And the other thing, women often feel like they have indigestion when, you know, they feel like, you know, something's going on in the chest, maybe tightness, I ate too much, and Betsy brought up the best point. Women are just, we're too busy to pay attention.
I don't have time for this heart attack.
I don't have time for a heart attack. So honestly, bottom line though, I mean, the common signs, you know, the left arm, that kind of stuff, chest pain. If you have any question, and especially if you're younger, pay attention and go seek medical attention.
All right. Great advice. Thank you, Mon.
Thanks, Monica.